What you want, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John don't come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do.
Florida man standing in his sunroof while driving his Cadillac down I-40.
What you gonna do, what you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, the Reina Creole, and of course, this is the Welcome to Florida show where we have fun, laughing, learning, feeling real good about our life choices. When it comes to the second craziest state in the union, a state where my family has been in since 1565 when it was a Spanish territory. So I always love throwing that out to remind people that between the British and the Spanish and the Scottish and the Irish and pretty much everybody else, Florida man is the whole world's entire fault. So just want to bring that up. So much to have fun laughing about today. As you can see, I'm bundled up, not a lot, a little bit. This is for show. I'm not freezing. It's like, because when I used to live in the Northeast, remember that first little bit of cold snap? You weren't complaining that it was cold. You went and got all your fashionable fall gear out. That's what you did, because you're like, hey, it's out here. I can wear it, not because I'm cold, but because it's chilly enough for me to show it. So yeah, I got one of my little snow bunny outfits. So we're going to be talking, of course. Florida is getting a crazy cold snap on Tuesday, which means falling iguana alert for South Florida. So we're going to talk some more about that phenomenon if the videos from last week's show didn't crack you up enough. And of course, we're talking about Don't New York My Florida. Apparently there was a certain election that was held in New York, and let's just say the guy who won is very fond of the hammer and sickle, so to speak. You know what I mean? So some New Yorkers are just like, thinking about coming to Florida. Don't be surprised if you see the Statue of Liberty on I-95 coming south. I'm just saying. Well, let's bring in my fellow panelists for the evening. We got Tom F. and we have got Dadman Walking. How are you folks doing tonight?
Doing good.
Yeah, doing great. Always great to be here on a Sunday night with you. And it's Shorts Week weather coming up.
Shorts Week?
Yep, Shorts Week.
Is that shorts stays outside, or are you going to wear shorts like a crazy man?
I'm going to wear shorts like a crazy man.
Oh, I was going to say, I didn't think you were from Cape Cod or Michigan or Canada.
Nope. I'm Florida man. I refuse to obey the weather. But anyway, hey, as long as we don't get sick, it's all good. But great to be here again.
I wear jeans year round. I'm nuts.
I got to wear shorts all the time. I'd wear shorts everywhere. I
adapted enough that I get cold under 70.
Wow, man, you have gotten old, Tom.
Jeez. I don't yet. Between that like 70 to 50 zone, it's kind of like, is it cold enough? I don't know. Hits around 50, I'm like, yeah, out on my porch, hot cup of coffee, blanket, reading, thinking this is some awesome freaking weather. Well, my neighbors are just like dressed like snowmen,
Well, when I wear a jacket, I'm getting cold, but I refuse to wear long pants. I wear shorts, but
not me, man. I can't do it.
It shouldn't be like that, man.
Dave.
Woo! It's so gonna be like that. Oh my gosh. It's raining iguanas. Hallelujah. We're gonna be talking about that. But before we get started, folks, thank you so much, Scott Westbrook, for gifting those 10 Reina Creole memberships, my dear. I sure do appreciate it. Not only do you get a
thumbs up,
now we got to hit you with this too. thank you for those 10 gifted Reina Creole memberships. And for those of you who are new to the show, we talk a lot about Morgan and Morgan here, you know, the slip and fall lawyers who have preemptively sued Disney to be able to use Steamboat Willie in those commercials. So, yeah.
I still can't fault them for that.
I really can't.
No.
I really can't.
I can fault him for that, you know, all the marijuana legalization stuff that he tried doing and everything else and all that crazy stuff, but I can't fault him for, you know, pursuing Disney. That's just smart.
We need no ambulance unchased. You got that right. So, folks, if you got a membership from Scott Westbrook, please do tell him thank you. Thank you for that gift. He's always supporting our channels. Thank you so very much for that. I'm sorry, Dad, man. I didn't mean to interrupt you. What were you saying?
Oh, no, I wasn't saying anything. I'm okay. You were good.
Okay. I was just making sure. Speaking of the channel, whether you're a member or you're not a member, just so long as you just watch my channel or maybe aware of my channel, on this Saturday, November 15th, 11 a.m., we are going to be gathering at the Everglades Donuts down in Disney Springs, Florida, born and glazed. Yes, indeed, this is a local business. We get together, hang out on that lovely AstroTurf patio and wall, and just get some really disrespectful donuts, hot coffee, cold coffee. You go and get what you want. And we just hang out there on a patio for about an hour, 90 minutes or so, just chatting, getting to know each other, and just enjoying the Florida weather that is cooler now. And it's not like putting a wet towel around your head and sticking it in the hot oven. So, you know, nice weather. We just hang out. So I would love to come see. I'd love for you guys to come see, meet us in person, hang out, see some folks' faces behind the names.
It's the only place I've never finished a donut. The Oreo donut that I had, I could not eat the whole thing first time. And folks, I've been there 2 years ago. You don't want to miss it. It's a great morning. It's done before the crowds get there. I had to worry about parking and all, and it's great to hang out with Lorena. You don't want to miss this event at all. I'm sad I can't because I've got to pick a kid up at the airport that evening, so I can't get that far from home. But otherwise, I'd be there. But hey, go have some fun with Lorena. I guess Tom, you'll be there too, right?
Yeah, there's donuts involved. You know I'm going to be there.
Okay.
Donuts
and cold.
Yeah, I wish you could too, Scott. It's been like I think 2 years since I saw you and your wife when we had one get together at oh gosh, what was it? It was at Universal. So we were actually at City Walk on at Starbucks one year. I think it was a one-off that we were there for that 1 year.
I don't think I was around for that one.
No, I think that one was 2 years ago. So the first one, let me correct it. First one was 3 years ago. I had it at Everglades, and then the year after that, I had it at City Walk for some reason that I can't remember. And then the one last year, we were back at Everglades. So I prefer being at Everglades. Yeah. What does it mean? Never finished a donut, Dad, man?
It was too packed. I mean, I love my donuts. They jacked that thing up. It's not just like an iced donut. It had like a foot of Oreo cream on it with cookies, crumbles, and just I could not finish the whole thing. Listen, I'm embarrassed. You know, I've always finished my food and my donuts, but
the size of my hand. It is donuts about the size of my hand. I kid you not.
And they got a pound of icing and stuff on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have one word to say to you, Dad, man.
Sure. I know you're going to say
Bull.
it. Go ahead. Bull?
Dough. Yep.
Dough.
You're playing Simpsons. You can finish a donut.
I couldn't this time.
Homer would be pissed
that
at you.
thing. It even had the Oreo cookie and another gob of. I'm embarrassed.
Oh, I gotta have this one, the coconut dream donut.
That fruity
I'm
pebble.
thinking about that peanut butter explosion one.
Yeah. The fruity pebble one looked interesting though.
No, I'll pass on that one. The cinnamon toast crunch looks good though.
But remember, they also have seasonal donuts too. So there's donuts that they come up with on the fly.
You're hard pressed not to go with the maple bacon again.
Yes, yes, indeed. Let's see. When is the meetup? Saturday. This Saturday.
Mm.
At 11. Yep, this
Come
Saturday.
on, Snorty, show up, brother.
Yep.
It's in front of the orange parking garage,
Right.
right next to the orange, right outside of it, also across from Splitsville. So if you can't
And
find it, just look for Splitsville, and there it
it's
is.
so convenient, unlike Universal, where you have to park and walk forever. You get
Yeah.
there early that time of day when Lorena's doing it. You're really almost right there. You just have to maybe go a level or even walk over,
Mhm.
get to the security, and you're right there. It's so easy to get there, and you're ahead of all the crowds. It's
Yeah.
no. If you haven't done it, you need to do it, folks. I mean, it really is one of the greatest meetups everywhere, and you can meet one of the
My
nicest
chosen
human beings.
Homer is
Meet one
drooling.
of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet in real life,
Thank
Lorena. So,
you.
You
DJ
don't want to
said
meet
you
me.
should,
I'm nasty.
DJ
well,
said you should just disown the kid.
uh, I'll have two angry females back at some point down the road, and I
Hey,
do have to sleep.
Dadman,
Yeah.
I always have angry females.
Well, I don't know. I'm
My
trying to reduce
sweetheart.
stress in my life.
Yeah, Soul Assassin. If you thought the
Yeah.
wheel of diabetes at uh Voodoo Donuts made your teeth hurt, nah, it's nothing compared to this
No,
place.
and I tell you what, I like this place better than Voodoo Donuts. I like the
So do
choices
I.
and the selections. I think they're better looking donuts. They're more about things that I would eat. I Fruity Pebbles. I've got to try that one though.
Then there was a donut place in Palatka that I used to like to go to.
Wow,
Really?
they must have shut down because the
That was
only
a
one
while ago. It
the
was a
only one
while
I
ago.
see
Okay.
now is the Dunkin' Donut. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a while ago. It was a mom and pop place.
yeah.
I probably know the name of it and I can't remember what the heck it was.
Yeah, but Lorena, speaking of that, when are you gonna have a channel meetup in Palatka?
Oh Lord.
I'm
People might
afraid
be
people would show up.
people might be mad at me for dragging them out there.
Well, we got Angel's Diner or Corky Bells. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been to Corky Bells in a long
Oh,
time.
Uh,
Yeah, that would probably be the most welcome to Florida meetup where we all meet up at Corky Bells and
yeah.
everybody has to have fried gator tail.
Yep. Yep. We can even follow it up going to the bingo hall across on the river. So
Yeah, that's true. True. Bingo hall, and we'll take you to the gosh, what the heck is that fish place named? All I know is I give my auntie the money and
uh,
she goes down there and she gives the money straight to the crab guy.
yep.
He goes out, they go out crabbing, so you pay them in advance and they give you the basically the good crabs, the ones that are moving around a whole lot, you know, as opposed to the ones who aren't moving around too much.
Yep.
Yes, lovely downtown Palatka. The same joke as lovely downtown Burbank. Oh, pretty much the
Well,
same
I
thing.
will say real quick though, for Snortopoopas, they actually have a God, was it the Tang, a memorial to the Tang, the one where the torpedo came around and hit the submarine also, and
Mhm.
sank the submarine. So they actually have some nice memorials down on the river too.
Wait. Well, I'll put it this way. Corky Bells will probably have iguana on the menu first, and
Yep.
then it'll show up at Everglades.
speaking of the
Yeah,
trees,
It's not bribing. It's not bribing. It's
no,
influencing. It's your
yes,
yes,
it is. Yes, it
yeah,
is. Think about this. You go out every day on the St. John's, probably not some more with all the runoff and everything, but somebody pays you up front for
it's the
part
fast
of your
pass.
catch. Yes,
It's
it
the
is.
fast pass of seafood. Yes.
Yes, that's it. That's it. And how I learned that was because from what when I was a kid and I would go and stay with nowhere close to civilization in Putnam County in the summers, every Friday when all the adults got paid, they all pooled their money together. Somebody took it down to, the crab guy, gave him the money, and we got like the best bushels of crab. And all we would do that Friday is just boil crab. And when I was little, I couldn't open the crab legs and stuff like that, the word I cut myself or whatever. So I'd have to chew on like the sausage and the corn and the crab boil until they actually got the crab out of the claws for me to eat. Oh my gosh, it was the best thing. Crab boils are great. Even better when you got the best crab because you hooked the crab guy up. Yeah. That's what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it you know, and consider it like a fast pass, except you actually get value for it. You don't have to pay a fast pass and wait an hour anyway, because you're really just getting the influence, and cash is king in Florida, especially in your back towns, country areas. Your credit cards won't save you and help you. Cash gets the squeaky wheel greased, you know, and gets you a lot more of an advantage.
Yeah, the P dash nut guy who sells the boiled peanuts does not. Well, he might take Apple Pay now, but
cash and ammo. Just saying, people, cash and ammo.
Yeah, cash and ammo. Absolutely, absolutely. So yes, folks, Saturday. Hope you can make it. Would love to see you. Before I even get to the memes, I gotta. Oh God, I gotta show y'all this. Only in Dade County. All right. People think I'm making stuff up. No, this is only in Dade County, y'all. Only in Dade County.
Great minds think alike.
Wow, it's like Star Trek meets Baywatch.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stripper pole outfit without her hair being done.
Yep.
Look at those boots. So that's like.
See, I want those boots. I mean, I know people looking something else, but I'm like, boots. I need those. I need those. Oh, yeah.
Don't look, Keely.
Don't look, Keely. Keely Chow, I saw you in there. Yeah. Miami. I think that's the only place where
Tony's even
there's
asking.
A boat dock. There's a boat dock.
At least it's a real woman, right? That's a
I
question.
know, right? Yeah. Real woman. Yeah. I did. I looked. I'm like, yeah. It's a real chick. The boots class. I don't think anybody's looking at it. Yup,
yeah,
Linda.
walking the strip, honey. The stripper club pole strip.
Oh, but they would be lucite heels though, and they're like not. So don't ask me how I know that. If you don't,
that's the comment I wanted to get to. Yeah,
I'm gonna ignore that.
Don't ask me how I know that. I know that. Well, real woman, she's over 90% plastic. Yeah, this is Miami, so yeah.
That's her going to the Home Depot and a grocery store to get a man dress outfit. So she's got her hat on to say, hey, I can get down with Home Depot stuff. She's got her beach things on and she's got boots on for the workers. There you go.
Yep.
That's a new Fortnite skin for you there, Dad Man.
Not for me. Somebody else can take that one.
You go and get that. Yeah. Real-ish. Yes. Real-ish. Enhanced.
And could you picture the door greeter going, well, how you doing?
Depending on how old he is, I hope
it gives a new meaning to Publix's theme of where shopping is a pleasure. So.
Yeah.
She had a little sign on her back that said back room 5 minutes, 20's a 20. There you go.
Overflow cowboy dudes. Yeah, she just threw them on. I mean, let's be honest. You're not really looking at the boots. Most people looking at her, not really looking at the boots. Who cares if I can touch them? Did I ever tell you guys this story? Oh my gosh, this is so funny. So back when I was working at Stark Industries, sometimes we go out to lunch. So actually one of my favorite places to go out to lunch, I would joke about it, was Hooters. So I could go commune with my like-minded people. Long story short, there was one time where I almost considered working at Hooters. But anyway, they did have good wings. But apparently some of the nerds that I work with were worried about looking like complete and total perverts to go over to Hooters. So I said, okay, I'll do you a solid. I'll go with you. It's okay. It's okay. I'll go with you. So we would go to Hooters all the time to get wings and stuff like that. And one of the jokes, well, not the jokes, but they would tell me, okay, since you lived in LA, I'm going to need you to help me. Are her boobs real or not? I'm like, they're not real, but her surgeon was very good.
No.
Literally what I would do the whole entire time. Didn't care. Yes, the major. Yes, that's what we would say it. Let's just say there's a little thing called OPSEC that has not left me. So
I don't feel bad for saying you like going to Hooters. We went on our honeymoon. My wife and I. Mrs. loved the food there. It's great. So
going to Hooters for the wigs is like buying Playboy for the articles.
God.
Then again,
they got good food. I've been there with my wife several times.
They did, but most of them, I think they're going to reopen under the old owners, and they're going to redo the outfits and bring quality for the food again. Right. They were talking about that. I read an article someplace on that.
A lot of them have closed already.
Yes.
Orlando and here, Jacksonville. I mean, the different places. I mean, the one that closed here recently still had good food. So, but everything's just so expensive right now. That's the biggest problem.
It's crazy.
I think a lot of it's artificially expensive too.
FBI.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, look, it's like a good-looking woman is a good-looking woman, whether it's all natural or they paid for it. Either way, you get the same effect. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, that was my thing. They would take me to Hooters and have me do that. It was funny. I have a twisted sense of humor. The original Hooters is in Clearwater. Pinellas for the win. Yes,
there you go.
Yes, indeed. There you go.
So it's top of the world. Sorry.
We're moving from
you have to make the bear upset.
So moving from Hooters. Oh, this is true. This is so true. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's no. She's skittish. See, you got to roll up on these people like you own it.
Are those this crane hit?
Yes.
Crane. Okay.
Yes. They are gangster. They will roll up to your house like it's their house, and you have to show them who's boss.
Yeah.
It's like the annoying little dog that thinks it's going to control you. Nope.
No. No, we got a gang of roaming bin chickens that are taking over our neighborhood from yard to yard and all. Yeah.
That's so not right, souls. But yes, they are. Those are sandhill cranes. They don't look full grown actually. They're close, but they're not quite full grown. That's why I was just like, why are you running from them? I mean, I wouldn't run anyway whatsoever, but I don't get it. Yeah, Mark, if only they weren't endangered, and they freaking know they're endangered. Yeah, she's from up north or something.
Yeah, they know they're protected.
Yeah, they do. Do they attack to provoke? Yes. However, they will size you up. I used to whack at Canadian geese when I lived up north because they would take over a whole bunch of campuses because you couldn't control their numbers because it's some kind of thing. Basically you couldn't have firearms on a property or something like that. So I was used to having an umbrella.
Did you?
I didn't what?
Metal slingshots. They work wonders.
Oh no, I just had an umbrella. A golf umbrella.
Oh gosh, I can see you being like Indiana Jones' Last Crusade.
I'm like
Sean Connery there with the coming after him with the umbrella in and out, and shooting them off. Yeah.
I'm like, you want to try something? Come on.
No, I have heard, I have seen where there are trained dogs that somehow herd them or move them from locations. Because I know one at the university here, they got a firm out there that had dogs that actually, because they don't have natural predators here, but they actually succeeded in getting them moved away from the parking lots and the buildings, using some dogs. I never saw it in action, but that's one way to move them around.
Now, yes, yeah, you just come up on them and just move out of the way. If you've ever seen the movie The Florida Project, oh my gosh, and I'm blanking on the actor's name. Who is the actor who played Norman Osborn in Spider-Man?
William Dafoe.
Yes, Willem Dafoe. He's in that movie. Actually, watch it. It's really sad and hilarious at the same time. You'll get the complete Florida experience. They're like hanging around in front of his hotel, and he's like, "Shoot, get out of here, get out of here!" And they're just taking their sweet time leaving while he's trying to shoo him off the property. And they're literally maybe like only 2 feet shorter than he is. They're like really tall. I'm just like, yeah, okay, fine, we'll go. Yes, thank you, Willem Dafoe. Yeah.
Well, Mrs. had to get out of the car one time, try to get the Canada geese off the road, but the dumb things walked down the road.
You were saying that the one day.
Yeah. She was going. They would not get off the road. They stayed on the road the whole time till finally, I don't know.
Yeah, they're not too. They're not too bright. Yeah. Ben chickens will actually run, and they'll get out of the way pretty fast.
Yeah,
especially
they will.
if you almost hit them with your car. They will move, but they're known for rolling up on your lawn trying to just beg for stuff, as opposed to egrets, who are usually hunting for lizards when they're in your yard.
I've had a few.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what's so stupid with the bin chickens? They're like gangs. There's like 15 to 20 in a pack.
I know, they roll thick.
I mean, it's like, dang.
Safety in numbers.
Yeah, they roll thick, and the egrets only show up if you got fish. Then they think you might be fishing.
I like when somebody's never fished in Florida, then the pelicans show up and they stick their head into bait buckets. It's hilarious. And they're like looking, well, what do I do with that thing? And they're trying to shoot it off. I'm like, you're not moving it.
Nah. CJ says, does Florida have blue jays? That's a good question.
Yeah, they do.
Not natively.
We have them here.
There's something called a scrub jay. The reason why I know that is because when I first moved down here, I'm just like, what's a blue jay doing this far south? And I actually had to look it up, freaking Audubon Society, and it's actually called the Florida scrub jay, and it is blue. It's native to Florida. It hangs out in the scrub oak trees that we have here. Yeah.
We have them in our backyard.
Yeah, so they're the scrub jays. People will mistake them for blue jays. I thought they were, but I'm like, I've never seen a blue jay this far south, like ever, and they don't. But Florida has their own native scrub jays. They are loud and obnoxious too.
Got cardinals too.
I haven't seen a cardinal down here though.
Yeah, we got cardinals. Yeah.
Oh wow. Blue jays are huge trolls. Show all the other birds up north. No one F's with them, not because they're fierce, they're just freaking annoying. Okay, well, their Florida cousins are even more annoying because I had one outside my window and I'm on a call and it is loud as I don't know what. But there's a scrub oak right outside my window. They're annoying. We do have blue jays up here in the Panhandle. Yeah, probably because it's cooler. But yeah, I'd never seen one until I looked at that and I'm like, is that really what that is? The birds should have their own gang. I'm call them the feathers. You ever watch Animaniacs?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
The good feathers.
Yeah.
The pigeons, the gangster pigeons.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what the
all New Jersey pigeons,
like,
Tom. You'd be proud of them.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I left for a reason. You could tell Westies could be proud of them.
Well, folks, we have got 140 folks in here watching between YouTube, on my channel, on Tom's channel, also over on X. So please do thumbs up. Please do share this stream. We sure would appreciate it so very much. And so glad you are all here. Now, let's see what story won the poll. Why am I not surprised? Gangster old people in Publix. That's starting to become a theme every darn.
It's only because you didn't have anything to do with nudity on it this time.
Yeah. Well, I did show you. Well, no, that wasn't full.
That wasn't in the poll, though.
Never mind. That wasn't a poll. But anyway, I'm looking bad to everyone. Yes, by the God Pigeon. And yes, we do love our villages stories. Yes, indeed. But let's see what we got here. All right, here we go. Coming to us from local news 10, Miami-Dade. This Dade County representing tonight.
I remember the story.
Man pulls knife on victim in Miami Publix bathroom because he, quote, really needed to use the stall, cops say. Yeah, our old people are real gangster down here. So let's see here. Miami, a 72-year-old man had to go to the bathroom so badly, he committed a violent felony to gain access to a stall, according to Miami police. Or as my relatives would say, Miami police. That's what they call it. Authorities said the crime happened Monday at the Publix at 601 Northwest 2nd Avenue in the city's Overtown neighborhood.
Wait a second.
Overtown, yep.
Maybe he saw that girl there and he was really running to the bathroom.
No, that girl wasn't in that girl was not in Overtown. That was not Overtown.
I'm just
no. No, I think that was the Miami Beach one.
But it's still funny.
And yeah, and it does follow. It does. I gotta give you that. Let's see. An arrest report states the victim was using the men's stall just after 9 a.m. when Alfredo Brindis entered the restroom frantically and began to bang on the stall door, demanding he come out. Report states the victim leaving the stall came face to face with Brindis, who was yelling at him to hurry up and move. The victim stated he could not exit the stall because Brindis was blocking his way and said to him, "Get out of the way," it states. After that, Brindis presented a knife and waved it in front of the victim, telling him to move. The victim stated Brindis tried to cut him with the knife and he used his large book bag to defend himself. This is wild. The victim then went to a Miami police officer working security detail at the store, police said. According to the report, the officer entered the bathroom and saw Brindis with a knife in his hand and ordered him to drop it. Brindis, according to police, told the officer he really needed to use the restroom and that the victim did not move out of his way, so he took out a knife.
Oh, yeah.
As I wrote in the chat, that guy would have been presented with the sign that said, "Smile, wait for flash, click."
Yeah, I just saw you put that there. So Brindis, according to, if he did that, okay, police arrested Brindis, who was homeless, why we're not surprised, on charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. As of Tuesday, he was being held in the Turner Guilford Knight Correctional Center, aka jail, on a $5,000 bond. It's stuff like this is the reason why Miami Beach has pay toilets. I'm just saying. That's the only place I've ever been that had pay toilets.
I've seen them other places. Up north. New York City.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I did kind of remember that. New York, not too sound like he wanted to sleep somewhere else to me. Yeah. Yeah, that early in the morning. You gotta go.
He's probably used to using that one all that time.
Mm-hmm. Sounds like an excuse. Yeah, this is why you really do. Like when some folks out here are homeless, you don't know if they've got like mental issues, mental illness, all kinds of stuff. You never know. Mark Daly says, I always hated temp duty in the Miami Snort Lauderdale area. Yeah, you got that right. Snort Lauderdale.
Yeah.
Too bad Crocodile Dundee wasn't in that stall. Good news is his jail cell
Has
has
it?
toilet. Yeah, that he has to share with all the other folks in the jail cell. Hmm. And there's no separate stall either. Just saying.
No.
Saying that complimentary Publix coffee may have been kicking in. Publix gives away complimentary coffee?
They do.
I believe they do. Yeah.
How do I keep missing that?
It's
I did
easy
not
to
know
do.
that. I'm gonna have to do that. Drop in. Well, I'm never at Publix in the morning. I'm usually at Wawa in the morning. And I don't get the Publix until, the evening. And who wants evening coffee? That's there. That
I
you
had
don't
a
make at home.
I had a boss who drink coffee anywhere, any time of day or night. It was crazy.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah. A lot of
Coffee.
times homeless people commit serious but non-violent crimes to get inside for a week or 3. Hmm. Yeah, they do in the street. He was kind of being considerate. We don't
The
play.
knife came out. The knife came out.
We do not play that in the state,
Nope.
of Florida. Hell no. Absolutely not. We sure as
I wonder
heck-
if that's going to start being a thing in New York City now.
Oh,
The poo on the street.
the stall.
Yeah.
Oh, people on the street. Well, I don't know if the communist mayor elect, well, he's elect, but he's not actually mayor yet. Who knows? Who knows? My honest question though, he couldn't take a piss outside.
Probably had to take a crap, dude.
Yeah, probably.
Well, just find a big bush.
He probably had to do it. I don't know. It's already started in NYC. It's a darn shame what happens. What's happening in New York? Oh, well, speaking of, well, let's see. Hang on. Where's my
We're so on.
okay, let me get to the what I missed?
Before Zohan the Great showed up. Shit. Thanks, Tony.
Well, from that, we're going to go on over here to yes.
Oh no.
We are getting a cold snap. So not yesterday.
I can't believe you used Channel
Was it
4.
last? I know, right? Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Last week.
Who's stealing the story from down south?
Yes.
Jacksonville can't come up with his own news.
There is no honor when it comes to Jacksonville. They steal everything.
Exactly.
Hey, come on. It's the weather credo. Come on.
Yeah, weather belongs to everybody. Well, we showed this last week. Okay, yes, this is true. When the temperature drops, think like below 50, I want to say, in South Florida, you get this.
I just love the sound.
That's funny. We may need to do member emoji.
It's just the thud. The thud.
Yeah. You got to make a falling iguana emoji.
Falling iguana emoji.
And then
yeah.
Dr. Cat comes by to check on him.
Oh, for a minute I thought that was a raccoon.
That was a cat.
But yes, this is what we have. This is what we have here in South Florida. And for folks who do not know, iguanas are an invasive species, and people feed them in South Florida and Miami like folks in New York feed pigeons.
They do call them chicken of the trees for a reason.
Yes, that's right. Dang it. That's going to have to go on another T-shirt.
Just but that thud is what gets me.
Good.
Yeah.
It sounded like somebody hid in a car, man.
Yeah, you're like, what's that? And then the cat touches it and it wakes it up.
In every video we've seen a falling
Cat's
iguana.
like, psst, psst, you okay, bro? Bro, what, you okay?
That's what they like test it. Like, is it live? Is it okay? Is it okay? Let's try it. It's gonna shoot.
Lizard's like, yo, man, I'm just sleeping it off. Leave me alone. It was a rough night. Don't make me pull a knife out on you in this stall, man.
Oh my gosh. Be good for the grilled teriyaki glaze too. Oh yeah. You just have to brine it. That's all. Because they're kind of gamey and tough. But here explains the phenomenon about falling.
I'm apologizing to all y'all in advance for Jacksonville's reporting. So go ahead. Yeah.
I've had to watch this. Watching Jacksonville news will do something to your brain.
I listen, Lorena, with hurricanes, I'm in Wesh in Orlando and Dennis Phillips in Tampa. Forget anything up here. It's like, yep, go ahead. Oh man.
I can't
either. I live here.
Because you're too close to friggin' Georgia.
Look, I take a Georgia station over what we have here.
I didn't blame Georgia. I just said it's because you're too close to Georgia.
No. We've had too many of the New Yorkers that have moved into the city. That's kind of having some effect on some of the things.
I tell you.
Temperatures have been dropping in South Florida, and so are the iguanas. When the temperatures dip into the 40s, the lizards become stunned by the cold. And as reporter Parker Branton tells us, that's when they start falling out of their homes in those palm trees.
Mm-hmm.
It's happening. Our local green invasive species are freezing up. The cold weather in South Florida stirring up the perfect recipe for iguanas to fall from the sky. Okay, maybe the trees, but still, watch your head. We're standing right beside a pond. There's some trees and brush in this area as well. This is a perfect.
It's cold because this dude is in Miami and he's got on a puffer jacket.
Well, he's also not smart. He's really close to that water for a gator to come popping up on him.
Yeah.
But
yeah. He's probably from New York. Anyway.
Paradise for iguanas, but not today. These cold temperatures are not treating them well. Let me show you this pair I found at the base of this tree. I call them husband and wife. Their bodies are cold stunned. I'll pick them up so you can take a closer.
You're not supposed to pick them up, dude. You're not supposed to. Somebody's going to get a visit from FWC. This is from a year ago, so I'm pretty sure they did. You don't pick them up. You just, unless they're in the street.
How did he know they were husband and wife unless he picked them up and examined them already?
He just said he was going to call them that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would have loved that thing turn around and latched onto his arm.
Their bodies are cold stunned.
That would have been funny.
I'll pick them up so you can take a closer look. You might even notice that their eyes are open. They're alive, just not able to move. When the temps get below 50, iguanas are sluggish. When they get below 45, that's when they go into that cold stunned state. How much they weigh also plays a factor. The skinny ones freeze first, but those 20-pounders that look like small dogs, they're likely to fight through the freeze.
Now, Florida Wildlife Conservation Commission is reminding everyone, do not bring the wild iguanas into your home or your car. The invasive species can recover quickly and can cause injuries with their claws, their sharp teeth, long nails, which they use to whip with their tails as well. Can you imagine?
They wake up eventually is what we're saying.
Can you imagine
you don't
that?
want to be there for it.
Well, we saw that's what happened. The cat found that out, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That cat was upset. It's like, oh, come on. I was going to drag that home to my owner.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Bring
a big present home for once. So
yeah, big.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out if she was trying to read the story, or if she was trying to be a drama queen the way she introed the story.
No, I don't want to be there for
It's
I
that.
would freak out.
Jacksonville
I
for
would
you.
too, 'cause,
Oh, yeah.
like they're not.
It's Jacksonville for you.
Yep. Oh,
Let's see. So yeah, so that's the whole thing about the the iguanas falling out of the trees. But here's a little bit of history too, just why these iguanas are here in the first place.
Tonight, Miami Beach commissioners with a plan to tackle invasive iguanas in their city.
Local 10's Janine Stanwood is in Miami Beach to explain this one.
Last year, the budget for iguana removal was $50,000 here on Miami Beach. The mayor says they have quadrupled that to $200,000. And there's one plan to possibly offer a bounty on them.
Something more needs to be done. This is a ridiculous picture.
They're invasive and destructive. This guy got famous on Lincoln Road a few years ago.
It's a big ass lizard.
That is huge. I haven't seen one this big at Lincoln Road. That's like oh my gosh, I think it's in South Beach. If I'm not
You sure that thing isn't like a Komodo dragon at that size? I mean, damn.
Yeah. I'm trying to look like that. Just leave them alone. They're not hurting anybody. You can walk around them. People do in California and everywhere else. They're just little iguanas. They'll warm up and start moving. $150,000 now on removal. Oh.
Yeah, because they're an invasive species.
Mm.
They have no natural predators, just like the what is that?
The pythons.
Yeah, just like the pythons. Edward says that's an El Salvador size iguana. Yeah, they're all like I told you in Miami. They
I
feed
could make a
the
lot of
iguanas
holsters
big
out of that
chicken.
puppy.
Sucker's huge.
This guy got famous on Lincoln Road a few years ago. But since then, the iguana
Yes, that's how the iguanas roll in Miami.
I'm just thinking that's a lot of good eating there for a lot of people, for homeless.
True.
And that's a lot of holsters, shoes, and purses.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And belts. I wouldn't mind a belt.
Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, in Jurassic Park.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, almost. I've seen an actual Komodo dragon at Animal Kingdom. I think I was doing a live stream too, where the Komodo dragon, it was just huge. It was just lying there, just hanging out, looking like it wasn't doing anything. And then a rabbit came streaking through there, and that thing turned around on a dime and went running after it. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, they're fast. Why
I gotta
can't
talk
the
to some leather makers and see if they can use that. That'd be interesting.
Mhm.
Might solve the problem real fast.
Yeah.
But my question, do they eat the roaches?
I don't think they do, because especially the ones that fly, no.
Because if they did, I know a lot of ladies would have them as pets.
Yeah, I mean, I could agree with that, but no, they can't catch them for some reason. I guess they're too fast, or they fly, or they stay in the palmetto trees. I don't know. Why can't the pythons eat the iguanas? Because the pythons aren't in South. They're not in Miami. They're in the Everglades.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mark says yes, they do. They can stay.
they can stay.
I'm going to have a pet iguana near the house soon, I guess. I am pretty sure Linda's going to tap me on the shoulder.
I don't know. If we get an iguana, something tells me that Professor X would wind up using it like a horse.
Well, you get the size like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, take me over here. Instead of a Roomba, he's got an iguana.
population on Miami Beach has been booming.
You can even look on my neighbor's, on her property.
Yeah.
It is full of
Iguana poop?
What she wants to say is poop, and we saw it everywhere too. This is video from just a few days ago of
should've
a hunter
laughed.
paid by the city, humanely shooting and collecting the scaly critters.
This one's definitely over 5.
But now city leaders who met Wednesday are quadrupling the budget for iguana remediation, some with the idea to put a bounty on them.
Dead or alive, but if we pay per iguana, we're going to get more iguanas, people are going to go out and hunt them for money.
The mayor says that could work
Yeah.
as long as it's all legal and does the job. They're pretty nice. They're cute. Some have a soft spot for the reptiles.
We are really happy with them.
But others we met at Must Park, where they like
Chicken
to
and
hang
the
out,
treats.
say they have to go.
I guess everything has to be controlled.
There is only one way to get rid of them, and it is not trapping.
The mayor says they are looking into removing these iguanas not only on public property like
That
this
one
park,
lady's
but
out
also
of control with
private
that Georgia
property
Bulldog
as well. They are going to be forming an ad hoc group, and they'll be taking bids. So we'll stay tuned. We're on Miami Beach. I'm Janine Stanley,
I like
local
them. I
10
don't know
News.
what was.
I got told no.
One-a-day women's multi.
Oh my gosh, that is. But it is true. It is very true. The iguanas are invasive as I don't know what in Miami Beach. No natural predators. A gator could snap one up and eat it. I don't think anybody would miss it or anything like that.
Did I hear them right? They were talking about having people shoot them?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you really want... I'm sorry. I mean, like, do you really want people out there with guns? I mean,
we could use
what goes up
guns
comes
to get
down.
them too.
Well, but Tom, like some people are really responsible, but you know how it is on New Year's Eve and people shooting guns up in the air and stuff. You know, it's like you're like you might want to get the professionals to come out and get them, and not put a citywide man on the street
Get
out on
a
them.
license for it, man.
Well, you know, some people can't be trusted with their firearms, though. But
I'm not going to get into this conversation with you because you don't want to go down there with me.
No, I'm just afraid of people that don't aim right. That's all.
I think kind of like how Florida has licensed people to trap pythons, licensed ones to trap gators. You get the ones that are licensed to, to trap the iguanas. And since it is a Miami Beach issue, the local government can figure out how best to do it, whether it's trapping them, whether it's, they've got the iguana posse to go hunt down and eliminate them with extreme prejudice. If
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because these iguanas, they're invasive. They were brought here, I think, like in the 1950s or something like that. And no natural predators. Again, exotic pets, you bring them. They would not survive in Central Florida. One, it gets cooler, and two, the population up there is like, hey, if it's moving, we shoot it. And it would not live. It's interesting how Miami Beach only seems to have this problem.
No, and it's like you said, the same thing happened with the pythons. That's what happened with them, and they got out of control too. You know, if they were in the same place, you might have two natural predators going after each other, but you don't hear. So, but yeah, I mean, it's like you said, alligator trapping. You got people know the train can do it, and I mean, whether you exterminate them or whether you relocate them, but
there's such a
you got to remember there's also laws about shooting weapons inside of city limits.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to use different ways to hunt them.
Right.
This is not like you're in the Everglades. This is you're in the city limit. So there's a whole bunch of different,
Right. And that was kind of what my concern was. If they're really saying to just like make it Wild West, it's like, whoa. It's like, but yeah, there's ways to do it.
I'm thinking these things drop crap like Canadian geese do.
Yes. Oh, have you? Yes, I've seen that with Canadian geese, though. You can't. Outside one of the buildings at the university one time, you could not walk in the building. You had to like tiptoe to get between the poop stains and poop. It was that thick, that bad.
Wait.
Oh,
hey, Talia, he did. Okay, I gotta find that. Episode.
Nice.
I have to, but I love Dirty Jobs. I used to watch that with like Camper Girl and my nephew, and we would watch every freaking episode. That is funny. I wonder if he had to scoop the iguana poop too. Probably. It would be a Dirty Job show if he didn't have to scoop animal poop in it. That's so funny. Hey, I can't wait to see you in December. It's gonna be great. Gonna be great. Gonna be great. Love to you and Ray and the little monsters.
Are you planning on taking them to Epic?
We're not going to Epic this time around because the kids have never been to Disney. We're actually going to Animal Kingdom.
Oh, cool.
So we're gonna go Animal Kingdom. Christmas Day is amazing. It's so good. I love it there.
Make sure you get the Flame Tree Barbecue that day, of course.
Yeah. Flame Tree Barbecue and the oh my gosh, the cupcake that they have over there. It's so good. I can think it's a flamingo cupcake. It's so good. It's got some kind of like cream filling it. Again, Animal Kingdom and Animal Kingdom Lodge has the best food. Whoever's over that food, it's absolutely fabulous. It's so darn good. Hey, Barryon, good to see you. Good to see you. Well, last one I'm going to show you guys, and this is from the Gulf Coast News, so this is definitely better than WFTV. Jacksonville, so here we go.
Yeah, he said shock to the systems. These guys, they know a lot about that when it gets cold. This is fake, by the way, so when I drop it, don't be concerned or call anybody about that.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, I'm like, is that real? What the is going on? Okay, it's fake. It's fake. It's fake. She probably got it from Gatorland.
But we could be seeing iguanas fall from the sky the trees, as we head into your Tuesday morning because of how cold it will get. But why does that happen? Well, they're cold-blooded animals, so they like when it's warm outside. They need an external heat source. When that temperature falls below 50 degrees, they get a little bit sluggish, kind of like we do, and then they fall. They fall from the sky because they go into a dormant state. It's called torpor, and that is just a way to protect them from the cold, and it protects their metabolic systems as well, just so they stay safe when those temperatures fall. We got to watch it one more time. So when that temperature falls below 50 degrees, and dare I say below 40 degrees, even though we won't see that, these guys, they fall out of the trees.
Man, I went to my sister graduated high school a couple weeks.
Every time I hear a reporterette reads off something like that, I'm wondering, do they really understand what they're talking about, or are they truly being newsreaders? Because, I mean, do they really understand the science behind it, or just reading wire copy? That's
some of them probably don't, but I would say definitely she does with the way she's explaining it.
Oh well, I like their quick clarification that this was not real. Sorry, you wasn't harmed.
Although all I can hear is that loud thud when it is.
Yeah.
Though, if you've ever seen the show Killing It, I think it's on Peacock. It's all about the python hunt and just how cutthroat it is with the python hunt. And this guy who's driving around with his daughter in the car, they're in Miami, and he's talking to her about something, and all of a sudden, bam, this iguana falls out of the tree and hits the top of the car. Out of nowhere.
Nice.
Hilarious. Oh, barbecued iguana, boiled iguana. Boiled iguana, that's too tough. Too tough. Unless you like put that sucker in buttermilk or something and brine it first, then you can go from there.
I'm wondering what iguana, instead of wings, iguana wings. Like iguana, I'm thinking.
They're so tiny though.
Well,
not those guys. Did you see them?
Oh, yeah, not the runts.
It'd be kind of like frog's legs, though, wouldn't it?
I'm talking those big suckers down there. Those things are pretty dang big.
Yeah, those are the big ones. Yeah, the big ones, I can see it. You forgot deep fried.
That goes without saying, Mark.
Yeah. We fry. It's the South. We fry everything. We fry everything.
We fry the fry.
Yeah. Thanks to the Scots teaching us about bringing that down here. That's what they brought to us. Frying everything. Absolutely. Heard Florida is called America's Australia. These must be our drop bear.
They're called chicken of the trees. As I said, people don't believe me.
Chicken of the trees. Yep. Tastes like chicken. Yeah, kind of like well, gator tastes like a combination of chicken and catfish. Actually.
Sort of, yeah. Depends on how it's done.
Yeah, but it's got like that same kind of like thick consistency.
I need to go to the Jolly Gator and go get some.
Ah, man, they were so good, especially with some key lime habanero hot sauce. Good stuff.
Yes, Fallout games do have a iguana on a stick.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, I didn't get far enough in the game to get to that point. Iguana on a stick. That's funny. I know one of the things I love about this place, all the fried food. Oh, and especially if it's fried in bacon grease. I'm just saying.
Are we apologizing to CJ for talking about donuts, now talking about eating iguanas?
Sorry, CJ.
But like Lorena said, bacon grease. Save your bacon grease.
Yeah.
Multi-purposes for bacon grease.
Yeah.
Bacon fried iguana.
Yeah. Yeah.
As long as you brine it first, then you
It's
fry
on
it.
thumbnail. It's true.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Although we do have to have the French to thank for giving us our frog legs. Cajuns, anyway. Frog legs is not a Creole thing. That is a Cajun thing. That is a country ass thing. Along with crawfish. Other than the rads, it's yummy. Yeah, I know about the rad roaches. Yeah, I had to beat up quite a bunch of the rad roaches. But anyway, 157 of y'all watching. Thank you so very, very, very much. This is a Welcome to Florida show. And remember when I would do the memes, and the last slide of the memes had a AI image of the Statue of Liberty smoking a cigarette and said, F it, I'm moving to Florida.
Yeah.
That's what I thought of when this popped off. And if you've been living under a rock, New York just elected Zoran Mandami, who is basically a straight up socialist. I do not understand. So one of the cities in America, known as being one of the most capitalist cities in America, is going to be governed by a freaking socialist. And I keep bringing that up so you can see just the juxtaposition that's going on with this. So coming to us from Florida Voice News, New Yorkers eyeing exit to Florida as Mamdani's primary win fuels real estate exodus fears. So following Democratic socialist Zoran Mandami's primary victory in New York City's mayoral race, New Yorkers are reportedly looking to leave the city, sparking immediate concerns among Florida Republican leaders about a potential influx of residents and policy. Now, this influx is not something that's new coming to the state.
No.
I'm a pandemic refugee. So when all that crap was popping off, when you had the governor, well, New York, they pretty much just laid down and died. Pennsylvania, because it's like a purple state, we had a lot of infighting with the governor, between the governor being a Democrat and trying all kinds of crappy stuff because it was his last term and he was just burning stuff down on the way out. People were fighting against that mess. It was just like, no, we're not staying here. Your girl was one of them. I was going to leave anyway, but a lot of us left faster. How fast? I want to say that summer of 2021, you could not get a U-Haul for weeks. Yeah. One-way rentals, you can look them up. The amount of one-way rentals from the Northeast to Florida was astro-freakonomical. When I got here, went to the DMV, all you saw were out-of-state license plates. It was nuts in the DMV because people were like, screw that. We're not living under this. We're leaving. So that was the first influx, where it was so bad You could be, if you're looking for an apartment, you had to snap it up right then and there, or else they were taking it. Same thing with houses, real estate, all that stuff. You had companies that were moving from New York to Florida. And I forget, was it Fidelity? No, there were a couple other hedge funds. They moved from New York to Florida because they didn't want to put up with that. So now you've got what's going on in New York, and there's realtors whose phones have been ringing off the hook ever since it happened. Begs the question. I want to put up a sign that says, "Sorry, we're full."
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be. I agree with that sign. We're full. I escaped over 20 years ago, so hey.
Yeah, we're literally.
Escape New Jersey, at least.
I like what Solis said about putting the big wall. I think I said that the other day. Put a big wall up on the Mason-Dixon line.
Oh, oh my gosh. Who I think DeSantis, just to be funny, said we're gonna dig a moat between Georgia and Florida and we're gonna put gators in it.
Yeah.
And then if you still want to come here, we're going to charge you an entry fee of 1% of your income across the board. Doesn't matter how much you make, you got to pay that before you get into the state. He was joking. Although it was such a great troll, it's just we're like, that might not be such a bad idea considering that the St. Mary's River is what separates Florida from Georgia.
Exactly. Yeah. Consider like new developers an impact fee.
Oh, that's
there you go. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. What he said there. Yep.
Mason-Dixon line. Yeah, although we will need to purge North Carolina.
Yeah, we need
especially Cary. Cary, created and ready for Yankees. Yeah, you're gonna need to. You're gonna need to purge that. Virginia. Well, Virginia. We got to purge Virginia too. Virginia and North Carolina.
You know what? All we have to do with Virginia is just give them the other part of Northern Virginia back to Maryland and to DC, and just that's the biggest part.
True. That's true. LG, I knew a lot. I went to school with a lot of people who had grandparents who escaped communism. Yeah, they had some stories. I mean, for real. Cali to Texas rentals were out for months. Yeah, that's what happened from the Northeast to Florida. Summer 2021, look it up. Really, pandemic refugees.
Yeah, they couldn't get the vans to go back the other way. Everybody was leaving California, and California got cleaned out. Or New York got cleaned out because they all ended up in Florida, Georgia, Texas.
And you got to remember, it's not the New York Staters, it's the New York Cityers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people, because New York, it's kind of like with Pennsylvania. Philadelphia and Pittsburgh, mostly Philadelphia, gets all the press and stuff like that with it being a sanctuary city. But what they don't see are the border counties, like one that I lived in, that were, Bucks County was red. Montgomery County, unfortunately, leaned Democrat because I don't know who thought it was a good idea to include Northeast Philadelphia in our congressional district. So even if you, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So yeah, it's New York City as opposed to
that's like Philly had the anti-concealed carry law where the rest of the state was all concealed carry, and it was, and they finally got pushed down because they were just being ridiculous with it.
Yeah,
they even stopped cops for a while at concealed carry, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I think they tried that for a while. Philly tried it after they were off duty; they couldn't conceal carry, and that's what kind of got it struck down.
Yeah. Is we got an influx of people from Philadelphia buying guns in the suburbs because they weren't selling it. You could hardly get one. Well, I had gotten mine before, but with the whole pandemic thing, that like really, really popped off. You don't want to live here. We have gators. Everyone, yeah, everyone has a gun. Yeah, it is different down here. And that's why we're so red. Our Hispanics are anti-commie because of Castro. Well, Cuban, Puerto Rican is different.
Cubans usually don't want anything to do with communism.
Not a thing to do with communism whatsoever. You know, they do not they do not want it at all because Erica couldn't make the show tonight, but you've heard her talk repeatedly because her family's Cuban about all the crap that went down, you know, with Castro and all that. Hey, Dan. And don't forget our Venezuelan neighbors. Oh, yeah, let me tell you a story about Venezuela. Okay, so when I was in college, I don't know what the deal was, but it seemed like every class I was in, I had classmates who were kids of government officials, as in they were straight up rich. Okay, so one guy who I knew, he was from Venezuela. And his family was straight up rich because of the oil from Venezuela. He's just like, yeah, I don't have to pay for school. It's paid for me. Just when he was telling me all the stuff that people got from Venezuela because of the oil, it's like, dang, y'all got a lot of money. Now look at Venezuela.
Went capitalist. Voting can get you capitalism.
Mm-hmm.
Voting's not going to get you out of capitalism. Not capitalism.
Socialism, yeah.
Yeah, I just reversed that whole thing. My brain went nuts.
Yeah, I knew what you meant. It is a travesty how Venezuela went from one of the richest countries in South America to, you know, people eating zoo animals. Yeah, communism is shared. Well, yeah, socialism is shared misery. Remember what Margaret Thatcher said, you know, socialism, eventually you run out of other people's money.
Yep.
And it's not good. And it's not good. Communism, one man, one vote, one time. You can vote in communism, but you have to shoot your way out. Yes, that is very
That's exactly
true.
what I meant.
Completely true. Venezuela is bad. Colombia is filled with them. Believe me, I've seen it. Yeah, they had that exodus from Venezuela to Colombia, which is interesting because remember, Colombia was like Coke Central, the cartels.
Yep.
Pablo Escobar.
He was more fair than some of the other things in Venezuela. That's what I heard. It was like, whoa.
You don't know who Pablo Escobar is? Go watch Narcos. Seriously. Go watch Narcos.
We're actually read a book on it. It's actually more detailed.
Oh, that sounds like a good read. According to the New York Post, real estate agents saw a surge in calls from clients seeking to abandon apartment deals in New York and explore properties elsewhere, including Florida. So Ryan Serhant, a prominent real estate agent, told the Post that his primary focus would now be moving people from New York to Florida. Again. I shouldn't laugh, but yes, I will laugh. This dude, how folks could not see this, and well, didn't want to see it, put that way. Didn't want to see it. And if you listen to his speech after he won, he's thanking everybody except for Americans for getting him into office, and mainly you had a lot. And again, this is the whole thing with unchecked immigration. You've got people bringing stuff from over there here, trying to keep it here, as opposed to coming here and assimilating, and it's just insane. Because I remember a whole lot of immigrants who would come here and their objective was to come here, assimilate into the culture to become American. An American with that dimension, that you had. Like there are people it's like, yeah, I came from Russia. I'm an American now. I have some Russian customs and stuff like that. But for the most part, everyone identified as American.
The same thing with Italians, Irish, they all, it's different. If they come in, they wanted to make a better life and they came over, they did stuff. It's not easy. It's not always fair. And if they didn't come over and didn't have any skills, they learned a skill. They worked. They weren't freeloading.
No. And that's the thing. They weren't freeloading. Because one of the things about this country, and I always bring up the example of some of my French ancestors who got the hell out of France in the 1700s because they were peasants. They could not move up in the social order whatsoever. So they left and came to the New World where we did not have a strict social structure that way with class. I would say with respect to class, it was like, look, you get here, you build your life, and that's pretty much it. You're given the chance to do that. You're not guaranteed success, but you're guaranteed the latitude and the ability to do what you want to do. It's like when the Cajuns got burned out of Canada, thanks to the British, and they landed in Spanish Louisiana. They thought it was French, and it was, but there was a back deal, and I know Darth Plato knows about this little back deal that was signed that gave it over to Spain. They arrived, and they're just like, look, all we need is some land, and that's it, that we can work. So Spanish said, okay, cool, gave them the worst land, like in The Water Boy, where they're out in the bayou. Yeah, Cajuns made it work. So, but that's the thing. People would come here and they would prosper, and they would work. Now you've got, a bunch of people coming over here as if America owes you something. America doesn't owe you squat.
No, you shit. Sorry.
And this is something that I don't understand. I don't understand why you come to this country and think that everyone's supposed to bend over backwards for you, as if it's America's job to take everybody else in here. We are not obligated to take anyone. And from what I understand, and who was it who said, seen lots of stories that said American New Yorkers voted against him, but the immigrant New Yorkers voted for him. Yes, that's very true. He won by only 51%. It was not a landslide. And everything that I've seen, it's been, the immigrant New Yorkers voting for him. And he basically said nothing about Americans. And then didn't he have a cash bar at his victory celebration?
$13 beers, yeah, I guess what the report was.
And then Pop Smoke and went to Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's an expensive beer, $13 a pop, but hey.
That's like Disney prices for beers.
That's even beyond Disney. That's even beyond pro football prices.
Wow.
That's New York. I mean, that's New York. The last time I went to New York and saw how much stuff costs on that freaking island, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. I am not coming back here. It's freaking ridiculous. Young people in foreign-born New Yorkers that voted for him. Yeah, young people who think that, they need to be given everything. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I was Gen X. Bump communism. You kidding me? Go watch Red Dawn, okay? You know exactly how we are the way that we are. Right? Let's see. I came here to learn some history. Yes. And that is a lot of history. Speaking of history, because there was some fool on X who tried to say that the Statue of Liberty was created for immigrants. That is incorrect. France gave us the Statue of Liberty to commemorate the end of slavery, which is why there are chains on the foot from the feet of the Statue of Liberty. That is the true story. Yes, it's in Jersey, as Tom will remind me, it's in Jersey. And that's one of the things that, immigrants in the 1900s saw when they came over, by ships here. They saw the Statue of Liberty. Immigrants did not, quote unquote, build this country. Immigrants helped to build up this country. There was already a foundation that was started, but you had the people who came here because there was no mobility in Europe, none. Between the potato famine, other things that were going on, wars in Europe, all of that, they came over here to start a new life. And let's see, someone else said one thing. The Italians experienced what happens when large numbers of men from an incompatible culture comes in mass. It was called the Morocchinate. I see a whole lot of sub-Saharan Africans rolling up into Italy. And what's her name? The new prime minister? She's freaking awesome. New prime minister of Italy. She's like,
I thought it was Japan.
I gotta go home. Yeah, that one, Japan too.
Mm-hmm.
They are not kidding. Didn't France recently wanted the Statue of Liberty back? France ain't doing squat.
Yeah, somebody barked some noise over there about it, but
you know what? France needs to take their country back from all the illegals that they have over there in the country. So many go on YouTube and watch Paris scammers. Okay.
Look, they need to clean their own rivers so you can have Olympics without feces floating through the river.
In the Seine River.
Yeah, exactly.
Y'all need to control the fact that there's parts of Paris that look like Nigeria. I kid you not. I'm like, this cannot be Paris. This cannot be the Paris.
I mean, how did they get the Olympics and use the same Seine River with the crap condition it was in?
Because they could.
It's like,
you would not get me to swim in that. Hell to the freaking no. Giorgia Meloni, thank you. Yes, she's the prime minister of Italy. She's awesome. As a matter of fact, I think DeSantis went over to Italy and had an audience with her because we got trade going on between Italy and Florida, long standing. They can put it in the Louvre. Yeah, if they're not stealing priceless historical artifacts out of the freaking Louvre. I mean, seriously, I talk much crap about France, and I love to do it because my ancestors said to hell with y'all and left. But Parisians used to be proud of their culture. And you've seen this happen in England as well. They were proud to be Parisians. And it's like they have totally surrendered their culture and what made them French in the name of, diversity and multiculturalism. France needs to fix their own stuff. They ain't getting nothing back right now. Berlusconi was pretty funny though. Yeah. Berlusconi had no filter. He had no freaking filter. I loved it every time he talked. Yeah, that's true. That's true. They've surrendered, but it's just everyone knew, the French were very proud of their culture, really proud of it, to the point of being obnoxious. But they did. They were proud to be French, proud to be Parisian. Paris, again, just go look at videos online of what's happened to Paris. It is the worst. But anyway, Zohran is going to be the #1 real estate agent for having people try to move to Florida to get away from that. But not everybody can leave, and that's the thing. This is what makes it so unfortunate for people who did not vote for this guy, and yet they're going to be stuck with this dude's policies, which is going
As
to
I reminded somebody, he's just a mayor. He's in that city. If he screws it up that bad, it's New York. New York City. It's going to be an interesting turn of events.
It's going to be interesting. It's going to. I wonder how the city council is going to handle things, because that is the check against the mayor. Don't you get charged for leaving New York? Yes.
If he screws up enough and the stock exchange decides to pull out,
because the stock exchange really does not need a physical presence now. Trading is done electronically. You know, the stuff that's on the floor is mainly for show. But you would be surprised, as someone who did work in that, like all the electronic, all the coding.
Yeah.
For the trading, a lot of it is computers doing the trading and doing auto trading. You really do not need a physical stock exchange at all.
Nope.
At all. So if they just rolled up and left, or imagine if they moved the New York Stock Exchange to, like, say, Tampa.
I'm thinking Texas.
That'd be funny.
I'm thinking Texas.
You think in Texas? That I moved to Texas? It's possible.
You know, you got to remember, there's a lot of businesses that left New York City not that long ago.
Mm-hmm.
Fire manufacturers, other ones. I think Kimber left. They had a long history there. Forgot the other company. Thought it was Winchester. I remember who else was there.
I think it is Winchester.
They left. Other companies are up and leaving. I mean, you're talking about. Let's talk about the big. The Jewish places like Zabar's. What if they leave?
Didn't Remington Firearms leave?
Yeah, I think Remington did. Yes, I can't remember who's who left there, but I know a lot of them left because of the stuff they were being forced down them.
Mm-hmm. And the reason I say Remington is because my third great grandmother, her last name was Remington. Yes, Remington Firearms dynasty. Yeah, I seen a picture of her from the 1800s. You did not want to mess with that chick.
No, different time completely.
Completely different time. Yeah, and that's the thing with coming here, bringing your crap policies with you. And I will say one thing about Florida. You can pretty much guess where it's going to go. No longer Miami. Miami's red. They go to the People's Republic of Alachua County, Orange County here in Orlando.
Well, Coward County still.
Coward County still. Yeah.
Palm Beach,
those
Palm Beach,
little,
Leon County.
Yeah, those.
Yeah.
Those are those little places. Florida is majority rural.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like when I explain to people when they're just like, oh, you know, Disney owns the state. No, they do not. They do not. Nobody gives a crap about Disney outside of Orange County at all.
Oh.
You got it's like, you know, the fishermen down, you know, in Tarpon Springs. You think they care? They care whether Disney lives or dies. They really don't. We're much more rural. And that's the thing. You get some of these people, depending on where they move to, because rural Floridians are different. They're just like, we do not give a crap how you.
That's saying it nicely.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's being polite. As my grandma would say. That's how she would do it. But yeah, they're just like, we don't give a crap how you did it up north. This is how we do it here. You either adjust or you can get back on I-95 and go back home.
That's true. I mean, it's really what the state of Florida is. I mean, you look at the last 2024 election, it was Osceola, Alachua, Broward, Palm Beach, Leon, and Gadsden County.
Oh, I forgot about Gadsden County.
Yeah, it's just a suburb of Leon County, really. But I mean, it's a small county, but it's so close to Florida State University, the capital. You know, which is funny considering how red the state is. The capital is like that. But
Yeah,
That's
it is dark,
3, 4,
Plato.
6
True.
counties. 6 counties out of I think 57 counties.
Yeah. Because, like, I want to say, yeah, see, here's People's Republic of Alachua County. That's where University of Florida is. Just look up Alachua County News. You'll find out exactly why I call it that. I call it that. Yeah. So, of course, there's, there's Jacksonville. Let's see. There's Tallahassee.
Which Jacksonville,
there.
the last few elections has gone blue and red. It's been alternating a few times.
Yeah.
It's a flip flopper.
Yeah, I put some of the graphical in the private chat if you wanted to look at that. 67. Thank you, Scott. 67. I knew it was the 7. Just 10 few,
okay.
but yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So
yeah.
Yeah, here's oh my gosh, you kidding? Floribama? Hell no, they not going to Floribama.
No.
Not going to Floribama. That's for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah. Like just north of where my in-laws live, the town's called Florala because it's right on the Alabama-Florida border. Yep. And they pitch guns, drugs, and ammo.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So here's Floribama down this way. Redneck Riviera all down here. All of this is rural, all this here. Then, of course, you've got Orlando. All that's like, well, not say rural, but, by the beach. Down this way, of course, this is Alligator Alley. And then, Fort Myers, Fort Misery. That's what I call it, Fort Misery. Let's see. Where is it? I was going to say, where's Arcadia? This is where my relatives live, the ones that would call the house, and their accent was so thick we couldn't figure out what the hell they were saying. Yeah. That's Arcadia.
I noticed how in the middle of nowhere it is. Also, when they come down, they have no idea the scale of this state.
No. They have
people visit here and they just don't get it. They just think everything's around the mouse house and they don't realize how big this state is.
Nope.
I remember them. Hey, we're going to go to Disney. We want to go to the Keys in one day. You think that's possible? You get a transporter?
Yeah, exactly. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Oh, that's Lake Placid. Isn't that where Betty White was feeding the game? That movie. You got to watch that movie, Lake Placid. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, this lake, it is huge. It is about, what is it? To drive from, like, say, Homestead to, like, say, the western border of Florida, that is as long as driving from all the way from the top of California down to San Diego. What is that, like 700
miles? And you go
miles?
through a time zone, too.
Yeah. As soon as you pass over the Chattahoochee River, yes, that's exactly what it's called, the Chattahoochee River. You're in the central time zone. So Florida is huge, but let's put it this way: the rural parts are not where these people want to move to at all.
Nope.
So it's different down here. So going to be interesting. Going to be interesting to see exactly how many people move down here. Sorry, I was looking. Oh, Waldo. Yeah.
Oh, Waldo.
That's where my second great grandparents moved from. I know third moved from Massachusetts down here to Waldo. We're just out in the middle of freaking nowhere in Alachua County. But yeah. Florida GOP now has a 1.8 registration lead. I heard about that. Many of those gains have been in predominantly blue areas like Palm Beach and Miami. And Snort Lauderdale is still deep blue. Yep, I was surprised by Palm Beach. Well, mostly Miami. That when Miami flipped, then things became serious. Where's Waldo? In the middle of nowhere in Alachua County, or outside of Gainesville. Yeah, this whole area right here, Gainesville, Let's see, Gainesville, Waldo, Arredondo. That's actually where my fourth great grandfather had his hacienda. Yep. Now it's a national park out there. It's out there right now. Let's see, it's Waldo, Hawthorne. Oh, yep, been to Hawthorne. It's so rural out there. Lots of farmland. That's why, it's what I tell people. Florida does not need the rest of the country, because we have the longest growing season. Our growing season is huge.
Yeah.
What's it like from pretty much all year? Growing season
About now.
Yeah. We maybe get a little bit of a cold snap, but grow stuff all year round. How much fish, man? We get everything. It's just there. Plenty of land. So much land, we had to ban the CCP from trying to buy our farmland. Yes, that did happen. DeSantis was like, no, we cannot have the CCP buying land here in the state of Florida. Yeah, they got them out of there. They didn't do that. But no, we don't.
You notice you didn't hear much after he did that, right?
No.
Wonder why.
No, they were quite happy. I know two major trading partners with Florida that were very happy that got passed. You want to know what those two countries are?
Tell us.
Japan and South Korea.
Yep.
Yeah. Florida has a lot of international trading partners. Yeah. 3 top countries of foreign investment in the state of Florida and trading partners: the UK, South Korea, and Japan. And I want to know when DeSantis is going to get us that nonstop flight from Orlando to Narita. That's what I'm waiting for.
Once the shutdown's done, we have more air traffic controllers.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I know those air traffic controllers are very familiar with what Reagan did when they went on strike. Mm-hmm. He fired all of them. Yeah, he's not playing. Hey, Dylan, how you doing? Good to see you. Okay, we're gonna close down the show. Soul Assassin sent this along.
I was dying.
If you wanted to know what to do with the iguanas, here you go. Iguana on a stick.
Wow.
The song clip though.
And the dolls in a Fallout suit. That's what's awesome.
Wow. Hey, we have a Fallout Dave sighting.
Yeah, Fallout Dave's been here. Yeah.
Yeah, in a suit.
That's so darn hilarious.
Wow.
You gotta love it. Yeah, we love this stuff. The Fallout cookbook. Oh.
You know, we should do that as a theme, Lorena. Each make a dish from the Fallout cookbook and see which comes out good.
Ooh.
We'll have to wait to if we get our German station friend over here. That'd be great if she was able to visit and do that. All of us have a cook-off.
Oh gosh, that'd be worth a shot.
That includes you too, Dad Man.
Oh, I know. I can.
I don't have a chance in hell. I think pretty sure Lorena and Erica will kick my butt. But Dad Man, you got to help the guy team, man. We got to do it.
I'll give it my best.
I heard about the Sky. I didn't know Skyrim had one either. Okay.
Well, listen, if we can find a way to cook dragon, ooh,
rad roach dishes. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Kiss My Grits, says Lorena, you making gumbo this week due to the cold weather. I went to grocery shopping today and I'm planning a week of chili, roasted tomato soup, and grilled cheese sandwiches. I did make chili a couple days ago. Yes, gumbo is on the deck for this week, especially as I have enough bacon grease so I can make all my roux at one time
Mm-hmm.
and save it off and start the gumbo from that. So yeah.
I like the combo chili and grilled cheese sandwiches, especially. Yeah,
Uh,
my wife's already told me there's enough food at home. I don't need to eat out every night. So,
But what fun is that?
tell me about it. But I'll be nice and comply. We do have some
You can
stuff.
eat at home and you can still eat out. You can do both. Yes,
I'll
I am
tell-
a bad influence.
I'll tell her you said that, Tom. So
I'm fine with it.
okay, works for me.
I'll just blame my gray hair saying I forgot what I said.
There you go.
I want fresh crab, but you can't really get it here. And I still haven't been to H Mart. I think H Mart should have fresh crabs there.
Well, I'll have to see about the missus when she gets back. Probably after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
in early December, we can get down there with you on that.
Because it's not chilled crab legs is not the same as getting the fresh crabs
Right.
and then boil them in the pot. You have to put the brick on top of the pot so they don't get out.
Hear them scream as you boil them.
Yeah. And then take them out, cut them
You're
in
going
half.
full live. Okay, I got you now. You're going full
Yeah.
fresh. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only way I know how to do it. You put the crabs on ice so they slow, so they're slow by the time you get them. I kid you not, true story. We got the crabs from the crab guy when I was at my aunt's house in Palatka, and they were on ice. So my niece, who's so darn nosy, is like, "Oh, were these the crabs?" She opens up the bag and then she starts screaming. She's like, "They're alive!" I'm like, yeah, you don't want to eat them dead, no. It was about as funny as the time I let one of the crabs get out and chase my badass cousin around the house. I did. I was so evil. He's like, "It's chasing me." I'm like, "So what am I supposed to do about it?"
Ooh, you're talking crabs. I can go for some blue crabs.
We'll come down to Palatka. I think they usually have the Blue Crab Festival around Memorial Day, although I think there's some transition on it. I think they're trying to find somebody to keep running it. So
Really interesting.
yeah, I think there was some last year. They may have not have, or they were looking for somebody else to run it. So
And I would have to go up to Palatka because
Right.
I'm below it.
Yeah, I know you're down south. So it's down for me.
No. I don't think I've ever stopped in Emmaus, Dylan. I've always driven by Emmaus, but I've never been there. I usually get my chili cheese hot dogs from the Dairy Queen. The crab with the knife bit. Oh, that was funny. Set to the Star Trek music, the fight between Captain Kirk and the Gord.
Yep.
Funny video. Yeah. Where it's going sideways, has a knife in it. It was funny. It was funny. Let the kids play with the crabs and toss them in the pot and cook them for dinner. Yeah, I let it run around and scare him in the house. And then eventually I got the tongs and a bucket, scooped up to it in the pot, Yeah. No mercy. Well, the mercy that I had was letting it stay on ice.
There you go.
Dropped them into the boiling pot of, garlic, onion, celery, sausage, corn, bay leaf, Old Bay seasoning. Yeah. Yeah. Let them simmer there.
Close I'm going to do right now. I'm going to have to run down to Wawa and get some Old Bay chips.
There you go.
Stuff is great. You can even make your own Old Bay French fries. That's what I like to do. It's either Old Bay French fries or Cajun French fries or adobo fries. Just depends on what.
Yeah, the South Choppy Worm Grunting Festival. Yes, that is over there. Yeah, and I think there's another town that has the Worm Fiddling over in the Panhandle. They've got some really unique festivals out there out west.
Yeah, because this is Florida. We got to make our own entertainment while we're in here. Okay, I'm gonna show this because Soul Assassin sent it. We'll wrap things up. Here we go. That's literally how they move. Although I don't know how it got nice, but that's how they move. I
That's
gotta give
hilarious.
dude props. He's going after it with the bare hands.
Oh, it's insane.
That's nuts. You just get a just get a laundry basket, put it over the top, and you got the tongs. Scoop it right on up. Keep shaking it around because it gets them disoriented.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Rowe was at the festival 1 year for Dirty Jobs. Oh, at the Blue Crab Festival.
He might have been talking about the worm grunting. The worm.
The worm grunting one.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is Florida. We do all kinds of stuff like this. We just do. Well, folks, this wraps up yet another awesome Welcome to Florida show. Thanks to all of you out there. Over 170 of you guys been watching us all night. So thank you. Thank you so much. Dadman, what you got going on and where can people find you, my dear?
Tuesdays and Wednesdays are my standard shows at 9 with sports where we talk college football. Wednesday night is more of a variety with Wes Cagle, and sometimes I can try to fit in a late night stream with people like Tom and Erica as I can, but some of those are going various things, and I've got a Get Over It show with Anna that's on certain Thursdays. But the best way to follow up everything that I do is follow me on Twitter because the YouTube notification stinks. So follow me on Twitter. I always post when I go live. At Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, it's all Dadman Walking 55. We'll probably be doing a lot of Fortnite this month because it's the Simpsons short mini season.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and got lots of stuff today. I'm actually playing more this season, this particular season, and actually buying new skins. I got Krusty the Clown today, so I don't buy often, but this one's worth investing in. But like I said, Tuesday and Wednesdays, my main streams right now. A lot of other stuff kind of is various. But like I said, follow me on Twitter, Dadman Walking 55. And also, if you can subscribe if you haven't, I'm 6 away from 750. I got back up to 7. It's between 744 down to 742, 743, 742, 744. It's like a pogo stick, but it's like 750. I plan on doing a 750 celebration somehow, something. So please appreciate your support. And as always, Lorena, always awesome to be here with you on a Sunday night. And again, I am so sorry that we won't be able to make it down Saturday. We'll miss seeing you in person, but I am working the missus to get where we can get down on a Saturday or so in December for y'all to go H Smart and have some fun. But look, you've been in IKEA with us. We went shopping with you in IKEA. I cannot imagine her and you in an H Mart. She's going to go crazy. So, but it's okay. It's a good crazy.
Yeah, it's going to be fun, man. So much stuff I got to get from H Mart, to tell you.
Oh, I know she's dying to see what they have to offer. We have some Asian shops here, but that place is like
Asian food Disneyland. That's all I'm going to say.
Tom's sitting there laughing. I can see Tom laughing.
Tom, what you got going on and where can folks find
Well,
you?
I was trying to film a launch that got scrubbed again, and I think at this time it might have been because of a cruise boat. I'm not sure yet.
What?
Yeah, the Blue Origin thing got scrubbed, and the last I heard they said it was weather, but then all of a sudden a cruise boat was going the wrong way, and they cut that reporting off real quick. So I'm wondering if somebody didn't get the message and they departed the wrong way. But see when the next one is. I don't know what it is, but I'm going to try to get more launches filmed and some other stuff in the works. But otherwise, I'm not as creative as that, man. I don't stream my video game playing because it's too much swearing. I'd get banned instantly.
Oh, well.
Well, folks, I've got Tom's links and Dadman's links. Also linked to Erica's channel as well in the description box of this video. Live stream will be video on the replay. But as for your girl, of course, Thursday, Spice Lounge. We're going to be talking about all things pop culture on that show. We're also going to be talking about the Guillermo del Toro film Frankenstein, which, if you have not watched it on Netflix, I
Watched it
suggest
last
that
night.
you did. What'd you think? You want to save for Thursday?
It was good. I'll talk to you. We'll see if Dadman watches it. Maybe we can all hash it out.
Yeah, I think we should, because there are still people in Hollywood who are creative, and Guillermo del Toro is one of them. So we're going to talk about that along with some other news. Of course, I don't know if it's going to be. Well, it's not going to be Thursday because I'm working. It's not going to be Friday. Is it Friday? Either way, the Wuxia game Where Winds Meet. Wuxia meeting Chinese martial arts. That is coming out. It is free to play. The only thing that you have to pay for is the cosmetic enhancements, but you do not have to do the gacha to like level up. That's not part of the game. Not needed for the game. Looks freaking amazing. I'm probably going to record my gameplay of that game. Because I want the Kung Fu Hustle run. That's what I'm. Yes, you can get the Kung Fu Hustle run in this game. It's open world, literally. It's in Infinity Nikki for dudes, honestly. But if you like martial arts, this game is freaking cool. It's really awesome. So it's supposed to launch the 14th. We'll see what happens. You can pre-download it on the 12th, which I highly suggest that you do. So
My birthday.
yeah, it looks really, really cool. I did a reaction to the pre-launch live stream and the gameplay. They actually showed some gameplay. The boss is pretty freaking awesome. The one that I saw. This dude was like disappearing and reappearing. You could not figure out where the heck he was at all. It's pretty cool. Gotta go check that out. Of course, Saturday, no Resort Recon Live because we've got the channel meetup on Saturday. And folks were asking about the watch parties. The watch parties are on hold for a while. Now that I'm back at work, watch parties are every Saturday is not really in the cards for right now. However, we will have the watch parties for channel members. So I will let you guys know when that is. Yes, it is available on Steam, on Epic Game Store. It's also available on PS5. Okay, the sucker is not going to be on PS4. It's not going to be a mobile because the game is just too darn huge. So yeah, PlayStation, Steam, Epic. I think it's in the Xbox, the Microsoft store. I think that's what it is. Either way, I don't use it, but I did see something up there for Microsoft. So yeah, it's there as well. Check it out. Again, official launch is the 14th. You can pre-download on the 12th. I highly suggest that you do this. This game is probably going to be as big as Black Myth Wukong, actually. If I had to guess. Pretty darn dope. All right, folks, we're going to roll out of here. You guys are awesome for hanging out with us. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are watching, and we will see you all next time. Bye.
Bye, everybody.